Hi, good evening, everyone. This is Bhavna Kapoor, and I'm here with the topic determiners for class 7, 8, and anyone who really wants to know what is a determiner in English grammar. So let us start quickly. Determiners, as I mentioned in my earlier slide, also that the words which determine something. Determine means which talks about the quantity of something or about presence of something. Okay, so those things are called as determiners which determine something. Okay, determiners determine. And how do we determine? We have certain ways to determine. Either we can determine using demonstrative words, which we did yesterday, like this, that, these, those. They determine a particular noun as in its placement. So those boys are playing, or these girls are chatting, that phone is not working, this pen is not working. So it's important that you place a noun after it in order to make it a determiner, because you really have to determine the noun with respect to its placement, whether the noun is near to you or singular. So when I say it's near and singular, it is this mobile. Okay, is this mobile is kept on the table. Okay, that scenery looks beautiful. These chargers are not working. Those benches are dirty. Okay, so you have to place the noun after it. That's how it will become demonstrative determiners. Then we also talked about possessive determiners. So possessive words for the determiner category would be my, your, his, her, it's, their. Okay, these are the words. And your, of course, your we have done. Are. Okay, so apart from that, you again can place noun. So my phone. Okay, so you have to determine whose phone is it. So my phone is there. Okay, my phone is on the ground. Okay, this is how you can use the possessive word to determine whose noun is it. Okay, who is the owner of that. Okay, in this case we are talking about the uh, place or a person. Okay, determine that. Okay, and here we are talking about the owner. We have to determine the owner. Okay, apart from that, we can also determine the quantity. So that's how they are also called as quantifiers. So quantity of any noun can also be determined. So if we say few, okay, little, many, much, such words would come in the category of quantifiers. Some, any. Okay, now I'm going to talk about the quantifiers in detail today. So when we talk about the word few, it is further divided into words like a few and the few. And few, of course, is already there. So we are talking about a quantity, okay, here. And we are talking about a quantity of a countable noun. Quantity of countable noun. Sorry. Yeah. So countable noun can be someone or something that can be counted. And they are few in number. So when we talk about, say, the total say strength of a class is, say, 80 students. Okay, this is the overall strength. But now that examinations are near, so only few students have come. So few students would be, say, 10, okay? And then a few students would be 12 or 15, okay? When we talk about the few students, they are immensely less in number. Um, so they can be 1, 2, or 3. So the few students is the least quantity that is determined here, okay? So that's how we can use it with the determiners. So let's make it in a sentence form. The few students, sorry, the few students who came in the class yesterday had not appeared in the exam. Okay, so the handful of students, the 3 students who came in class yesterday, they had not appeared in the exam. And we talk about a few, then a few students are quite responsive in my class. And last, few students need to pay attention. So here the quantifiers are already being given to you: a few, the few, and few, followed by the noun students. Okay, hope that makes sense. Similarly, you will be doing the same bifurcation for little, as in a little and the little, but it is used for the uncountable nouns like water, okay, or sugar, or say sand, etc. Okay. Same is the case with many, which will be used with countable nouns. So many students were the part of the debate competition, okay, but much will take the place of uncountable noun. So uh, much much water had spilled on the floor. Much water had spilled on the floor. Keep in mind, it is followed by the noun. This is the most important thing to determine a determiner. Okay. In fact, I had shared this thing earlier as well, that if the word has got anything, just like be after it, for example, in the sentence like this is a ball. Okay. Here, the word this is not a determiner. It's a pronoun because it is followed by is. But if we say this ball is mine, then this is a determiner. Okay, that's how you have to differentiate between the pronoun and a determiner also. Last, we are left with some and any. Some is used as a quantifier for the articles that are countable and uncountable both. Okay, and that is also the case with any. Then what is the difference between some and any? So some is used for positive quantity, that something is there. So some people are looking at the newly launched vehicle, okay? And any is mostly used with negative. There isn't any water in the bottle, okay? Also, it is used for questions. So this is how you can use some and any. And other all other parts like many, much, little, few as a quantifier in determiners. Okay, hope you have understood well. For further questions, you can either mail me at info@skillwisecenter.com, or you can directly post your comments in the comment box below. Bye for now. Thank you so much. Take care.